The other thing as well is that there's a couple of things around LinkedIn. The first one is being visible, right? To be seen, to be putting yourself in the right place at the right time for the right person to remember you, right? But then there's also you're building a body of work inside your LinkedIn profile, which provides a lot more light and shade than your boring, crappy resume. All right, I'm sorry, but my feelings on resumes, they're total crap. It's a black and white document, and let's face it, we've done it to death. But your LinkedIn profile is a place where everyone who hears your name will go. Now, if they're looking at your profile and you've got a nice banner and a good photograph and a nice headline, it all makes sense. The next thing someone will most likely do is scroll down to the featured section where you can see 3 posts, right? So what you want to be doing is having 3 good posts there. Now, what do you want? You want it to basically talk about who you are and what you do, all right? But the other thing as well, your LinkedIn profile is doing, it's creating rapport, okay? It's giving someone a view into your life and who you are as a person, because it's not just Mark the project manager, it's Mark the project manager who is a human, okay? And humans have got to get along to be able to work with each other. So LinkedIn gives that opportunity to do that. So it's a much bigger strategy than just I'm putting a post out there. And I think the link back to being professional is good, so long as it's not corny. So, for example, here's my dog. I walked it down the street, and now let's talk about project planning as I picked up the dog poo-poos, right? That's probably stretching it a little bit far. So it's got to be natural in the way that you tell the story, but treat it like professional fun is probably the best way to put it. Professional fun, all right? And I think then you'll get some really good results out of that.
And sometimes the criteria that a friend of mine uses is this. She said the question she asked herself is this a story I would tell at work?
Yeah.
So if it's a story you would tell at work when you're talking to coworkers in between meetings or whatever, in the coffee room or whatever, then it's probably okay to put on LinkedIn. But if it's not a story you'd feel comfortable telling at work, don't post it on LinkedIn.